The biggest things is like Battlefield 6 beta becomes the biggest thing for Battlefield ever on Steam, going beyond even Call of Duty. That's cool, bro. Like, I mean, that's, yeah, you know, it's cool that that's become the biggest, you know, thing for Battlefield. And I think it deserves it because Battlefield 6 is sick, dude. That beta was awesome. And I'm going to play it second weekend too. I think it was real. It's well done, but it's not COD. You know, don't get it twisted. I mean, it feels great. It feels, you know, realistic. Destructible environments are crazy. Sniper rifles are a lot of fun. They've got a real problem, though. I'll tell you what the problem is. The sniper rifles are, you get so many hit markers, and the shotgun is OP, period. I don't care what anybody says. Shotgun is completely OP right now, and the sniper rifle, I believe, needs a boost, whereas the shotgun needs a nerf. That's just what my personal thought on it is. But outside of that, beta was killer, dude. Was killer. It was incredible. I thought it was awesome. If you're after more evidence that this year's Battlefield 6 launch is going to be one of the biggest ever for the series, the game's beta has plenty to offer. Over the weekend, the beta's first open weekend took place, and it's been dominating the charts on Steam. This comes just a day or two after the initial invite-only portion of the beta broke records for the series on Steam. This was only the beginning. On Saturday and Sunday, the Battlefield 6 beta became available to download and play without the need for a code. Over that same period, the game's concurrent player numbers jumped yet again on Steam as a result of the influx of new players. Dude, the Battlefield 6 beta was frequently in Steam's top 3 most played games, peaking at 521,079 concurrent players, which is a big number. For one, it's bigger than the peak concurrent for any Battlefield title on Steam. More interestingly, it's bigger than Call of Duty's highest ever concurrent too. The Call of Duty app, which contains several Call of Duty releases at once, has a historic peak of 491,670 concurrent players. That includes free-to-play mode, Warzone, premium yearly releases, as well as betas and other limited tests. So the number is unbelievable that Battlefield did. Incredible, dude, and I could never take that away from them. I think that they unequivocally crushed it, guys. I mean, it's not even a debate at this point that Battlefield 6's beta is incredible. It's incredible numbers that they did. And, you know, it just kind of tells you that there's a real want and need for a military shooter, true military shooter. A lot of people want a military shooter, which is what Call of Duty was built on. Battlefield was built on, and Battlefield's kind of stayed, you know, in their lane, whereas Call of Duty has kind of started to drift. The more over-the-top microtransactions and things of that nature, where they're gonna start, you know, trying to be more of the Fortnite of first-person shooters than anything else. And I'm not saying, guys, that it's the worst thing ever, but for being a massive Call of Duty fan, it's like, dude, MW2 back in 2009, COD 4, Modern Warfare 1, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW3, you know, just the golden years of Call of Duty, you know, that's where it was the military shooter. And now, I mean, look, I still love Call of Duty for what it is. Like, Call of Duty is what got me into content creation, guys. That's what started this whole entire thing for me. Like, Zero Dark, what you're seeing in the background, this place was built because of a love for Call of Duty. Like, a love for COD, a love for Gears, a love for now State of Decay. That's how this space was built, was off of a passion for these types of games. And so I'll always have like a love in my heart for Call of Duty, even when it went from boots on the ground to jetpacks, back to boots on the ground, World War II era, World War I, future, modern. Like, they've gone in so many different directions. And I do believe one day it will be studied, the fact that they were able to churn out a new Call of Duty every year, and it was different from the previous year or years or whatever. Like, it's not Madden, where it's a copy and paste every single year with a couple of new additional plays. Call of Duty has created a new, like, game where there's a new campaign, new zombies, new multiplayer like maps. Like you're going from boots on the ground to jetpacks, back to boots on the ground. Like I said, World War I, World War II, futuristic, modern day, and it's been incredible. But I cannot take away from the fact of what Battlefield 6's open beta was able to do in terms of the pure numbers, man. Incredible. Call of Duty's biggest moment on Steam arrived with the series' return to Steam, which coincided with the release of Modern Warfare 2 in 2022. Last year's Black Ops 6 was certainly popular, but the numbers were nowhere near as high as MW2's concurrence, which I have no idea why. I mean, it's probably because of the cheating. The cheating in Black Ops 6 was so bad, guys, and the hacking and stuff was terrible. Because Modern Warfare 2, I mean, I thought it was okay, but I thought it was like the weakest. I thought it was the worst campaign I've ever seen from Call of Duty, ever. I mean, I thought it was absolute trash. But I also thought the multiplayer was okay, but nothing crazy good about it. I don't know. I didn't really think that MW2 was a great Call of Duty. I thought that Modern Warfare 3 was a lot better. But nonetheless, I mean, Black Ops 6 I thought was the best COD we've had in a while. I really did. From a multiplayer perspective, even though we didn't have ranked play at launch, even though the hacking, the cheating, the anti-cheat didn't work, so on and so forth, it's a conversation for a different day. But Steam is not the only way to play Battlefield on PC either, so there's likely a contingent of players on EA's own app and the Epic Games Store that do not factor into that peak, to say nothing of players on PlayStation and Xbox. Whichever way you slice it, Battlefield 6's beta figures are impressive. Even if the game's full launch on October 10th does not achieve the same peaks, the rumored free-to-play mode may very well get it there or even beyond. So a free-to-play mode, which is going to more than likely be the Battle Royale mode, Firestorm 2.0 or whatever. Yeah, dude, I'll put it to you guys like this. I would be absolutely shocked to my core if the Battlefield 6 beta does equal or bigger numbers in weekend 2 for the beta than it did in the first weekend. I think weekend 1, everybody wanted to try it. I think they'll have a dip off with weekend 2. If it goes even further up, then I'm going to be like, okay, maybe there really is something here. But I am assuming it's going to dip off slightly. And then with Call of Duty, with it coming on Xbox Game Pass day 1, I just don't think Battlefield 6 can compete with that. And the Call of Duty reveal trailer got 40 million views. Battlefield 6's reveal trailer has not even reached 10 million yet. So the two games franchises are on different stratospheres. Call of Duty is way up here in terms of the player base, the ravenous fan base that is Call of Duty, and the pure numbers. It's like a cultural phenomenon, kind of like GTA. GTA is an absolute juggernaut of epic proportions. It's going to be a cultural phenomenon unlike anything we've ever seen. Call of Duty is like a percentage of that every year. And so that being said, and with that said, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. How impressed are you with the beta? I mean, I'm unbelievably impressed. I thought the beta has been incredible for the amount of people that are jumping into the servers and things of that nature. But the question is for all of you, does it stand a chance against Call of Duty this year? That's the question everybody's asking. And will it compete with Black Ops 7? Jump down to the comment section down below and let us know your thoughts.